Good morning, girls. Today is the 10th online lecture of Computer Science 5 Developing Application in Visual Basic. In previous lectures, we have taken introduction to the Visual Basic screen, that is VB-IDE. We have also learned how to design a simple form by using label control, text box control and command button controls. We have also gone through some of the properties of label and form controls. But till today we have set all the properties in window, that is in properties window, which is displayed on the right side of VB screen, from where we have set different properties like back color, fore color, font, caption, text, name, height. These were the properties we just have used in our forms. We also have tried to write event on form, label and command button. Event can be written in a code window. You know it very well. Event can be written in a code window. Event is the way in which you can write some programming code in Visual Basic. It is the only way in which you can do something like programming in Visual Basic. Basically, it is not compulsory to write events, but event is the only way. So, when you write event in Visual Basic, it will not be executed automatically. The events which we have written are not executed automatically. Event is executed when the user takes an action. When the user takes an action. So guys, we have written only click event. Only one event, that is click event. So if you click somewhere, maybe form, maybe label, maybe command button, if you click anywhere and if you have written event related to that control, then and then only that event will be fired. It will be executed. Okay? This must be clear to you, because today we are going to set properties through events, which we have not done till today. This is new, but we can learn this only if you are clear with whatever I have taught in previous lectures. So today we shall prepare practical forms. We shall design good forms, nice forms, and at runtime, that means when you are running the form, at that time we shall also change the properties of some controls. Before starting Visual Basic, let us have today's thought. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. અત્યારના સમયમાં આ બહુ લાગુ પડે છે કે ઇફ યુ આર વેઇટિંગ કે લેક્ચર કોલેજ ચાલુ થાય રેગ્યુલર જઈએ તો ભણીએ, હા, બાકી અત્યારે તો શું ટાઈમ પાસ કરવાનો. ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ લાઈક દેટ. હા, વોટ એવર ટાઈમ યુ હેવ, whatever opportunity you are getting in this situation, wherever, whenever you are getting the opportunity, you just have to grab it. Don't wait for anything. Don't wait for the time to be perfect. There will be no perfect time. This time, this moment is perfect because we never know what is going to happen in the next moment. Last year in 2019, did we know that this type of corona pandemic will be there in 2020 and our lifestyle will totally change? We have to take lectures online. We cannot go out. We cannot go to college. We not never thought this. It is all over the world. Worldwide pandemic is this. So take the moment right now. In this moment, don't think of future. That means after 2 hours, after 5 hours, after 2 days, after 5 days, after 5 months, after 6 months. No, don't wait for that. Okay, after 2020 the situation will be okay, perfect, and we shall be doing normally, and we should go to college and attend lectures and all this. Don't wait for that. Right now, you are whatever you are getting, try to follow it, try to digest it, and make the maximum use of the current time. Now let us open Visual Basic. Guys, we have already created one project. So today I am going to open that project. So I shall select Recent tab. In that, BCom Sem 5. Open. Maximize the screen. Maximize everything. This is properties window. Right now there is nothing written on properties window. Why? Because we had not selected any control. This is properties window. Properties window should be displayed here, and Project Explorer should be on the top. Okay, now guys, we have in last lecture we had created 2 forms. Now we shall add one more form. We need to revise something. I know you must have forgotten. Let me revise. If you want to add new form, then you can right click here, add and form, or you can add from form from here, from the toolbar, from the standard toolbar. Here there is add form, new form, open. Okay, the form is open. So guys, we had form 1 and form 2. We have already saved them, and now we have form 3. Form 3 is there, and we have not saved them, so its name is form 3 only. There is no file. So into bracket the name of the file is displayed, but this file is not saved, so no name is displayed inside the brackets. Now okay, Now let me take one command button, only one command button on my screen. You know this, what is command button. Now you can click on the command button and you can write some event. Till today we were setting some properties from here. Now guys, pay your attention. કાન ખુલ્લા રાખીને મગજ અહીંયા રાખીને જરાક જોજો કે when we set properties from here, from the command window, I mean from the properties window, command 1 is written from the properties window. It is called setting property at design time. Setting properties at design time. We are designing the form, at that time we are setting the properties. Say for example, I am setting the caption of command button to red. Say for example, I want to write red, and I also want to change the font of the command button. So font size will be suppose 24. Okay, the caption is red, I want it, and the font is MS Sans Serif Calibri and 24. Font is 24, caption is red. I have set two properties. Now I shall take one more command button. Same size. Here also I shall change the font size, that is Calibri 24. I shall change the caption green. Now did you observe one thing girls, that I had to repeat all the procedures. That means dragging the command button, changing the caption, changing the font, whatever properties you want to use, you have to set for each and every control. So easier way is that you can copy this. You can copy your command button so that the size, the font, the color will be same when you copy this. Look, I am copying Control C, Control V. Now as I press Control V, it will give you one message. Some message is there, there is no error. There is no error. You already have a command named control, named command 1. Do you want to create a control array? Control array is not in your syllabus in 5th semester, it is in 6th semester. So right now you have to say no. બીજું કાંઈ યાદ ન રહે તો very simple, whenever you copy and paste any control on the form, every time it will ask you for this message, you have to select no. Just click on no. One more button is there, and now I just will change its name. Its caption is blue. Okay, red, green and blue. What I have done is 3 command button on my form, and I have just changed their captions and font, not written any event. Okay, I have not written any event. Now I shall change the Windows state property of form to maximized. Now if I run this form will not be executed. Look, this form will not be executed. Another form is displayed on the screen. Why? Because at a time VB can run only one form. If you wish that whenever I click here on the start button, this form should be executed, then from here project menu, project 1 properties, select form 3. Okay. Now whenever I run this form, look, green, red and blue 3 buttons are displayed. We just have designed the layout. खोखू बनाव्યું છે ખાલી. We have not written anything, we have not applied anything. Okay, now click here, nothing will happen. Obvious, nothing will happen. Right? Because we have not written anything. Close this. Form 3. Open. Okay. Now what do I want? Now listen to me carefully. Now the definition of the form. What do I want? I want that if the user clicks on red button, then the background color of form should be changed to red. If the user clicks on green button, then background color of form should be set to green. And if he or she clicks on blue button, then the background color of the form should be blue. I want that. Okay. So if I set the back color of form here from the properties window at design time, I repeat design time, if I set back color, look guys, back color, if I do this, I can do this, barabar, any color, suppose yellow, it is done, it is yellow, run this form, every time the back color will be yellow, whatever you click, whatever you do, whatever controls you have taken on form, maybe text box, maybe label, but the form's back color is yellow. It is yellow. Why? Because we have set it at design time. We have set it at design time. While designing the form, and it is permanent. It is permanent. Now, if you wish, okay, while running the form, it should change. While running the form, it should change. Then we should set this back color property at runtime. We should set this back color property at runtime. Now how to do this? How to do this? Design time you know. કે અહીંયા window માંથી કરો એટલે it is design time. Now how to set properties at runtime? Girls, this is very important. Design time and runtime. Design time matlab whatever you set from properties window or from this VB IDE, it is called design time. And if you write some event, if I write some event, inside event, if I use any property, in short, in code window, if I set any property, it is called runtime. Why? Why? ગોખવાની જરૂર નથી. You should know. Why? Because the events will be executed at runtime. The events are written by you while designing the form, but they will be executed only if you run the form and take the action. Unless you run the form and take the action, event will not be fired. Be clear. તમે ગમે એટલી ઇવેન્ટ્સ લખ્યો હોય 5, 10, 20, 15, any number of events you have written, they will not be executed unless you take the action. So girls, here I shall write 3 events. Command 1 click, command 2 click and command 3 click. Now you will know what is the use of name property. See here, the name of the command button is command 1 and caption is red. There is difference between name and caption. Caption is the label to print on the control, just to show. And names are used while writing events and setting properties at runtime. So if the user clicks on command 1 button, I want that form's background color, my forms, the name of the form is form 3. If you do not remember, you can just go to form and check what is the name of the form. The name of the form is form 3. Okay, here it is written form 3. I am again going to command 1 click event and trying to set form 3. 3 is back color property. Now how do I get the property? So girls, after writing the name of the control, you should type dot. It is compulsory, dot. So dot will give you the list of properties available in this form. It will give you the list of properties. Look, most of the properties which are available in properties window are displayed here. And if you are not getting this list, that means your name is wrong. It is not correct. Look, say for example, I am writing this for 3, not form 3. Or the spelling of form is wrong. FROM 3 dot. If you type wrong name and then type dot, you will not get the list. If you are not getting the list, that means your name is wrong and you will get error while running the form. Are you getting? I repeat. જો કોઈ પણ કંટ્રોલનું નામ તમે ઇવેન્ટમાં ખોટું લખો છો અને પછી ડોટ પ્રેસ કરો છો તો લિસ્ટ મળશે નહીં. પ્રોપર્ટીનું લિસ્ટ નથી મળતું, દેટ મીન્સ પ્રોગ્રામમાં એરર આવશે. જ્યારે ફોર્મ રન કરશો ત્યારે એરર આવશે. સો type the correct name form 3 dot. Done. And if you cannot find your property, ધારો કે મારી back color છે, I can find it here, but in any way you are not able to find it, then you can type BACK. Look, as I have typed BA, so back color is selected automatically. It is select automatically. I have to press space key. So automatically back color is written. I don't need to type. Remember, you don't have to type it, you just have to select and press space. So automatically it is written form 3 dot back color. Now I want to set the back color of form 3 to red. I have written red, but this will not work because VB does not understand red. RED red is not a keyword in VB. Rather, Visual Basic provides you some ready-made colors. એને કહેવાય color constants. Color constants are there and it is providing you a list of color constants. I shall give you the list, but right now VB red. As I typed VB red, look, R has turned to capital automatically. That means the spelling is right. VB red. Form 3 dot back color is equal to VB red. Green. Now second command button is green. I have to remember this, otherwise I should change the name of the command button. Okay. Form 3 dot back color is equal to VB green. G will be turned to capital. Look, E પણ જો ન થાય, that means કે your spelling is wrong. Your spelling is wrong. Okay. Blue. Form 3 dot back color is equal to VB blue. VB blue. So 3, basically there are 7 to 8 colors: red, green, blue, yellow, cyan. Basic colors are there. Magenta. They are called color constants in Visual Basic. Out of them, we have tried to use 3 color constants in our events. Now if you run the form, look, the back color is yellow because at design time we have set the back color of our form to yellow. Okay? Now what we have done at runtime matlab atyare, when you run the form, at that time we have also written some code. What code we have written? That if I click on different command buttons, then different events will be executed, and in those events we have written different code. Different code means we have set different colors, red, green and blue. We know this. Now I am clicking on red button. So the back color is red. I am clicking on green. I am clicking on blue. Got it? You can also take yellow. Then it will be turned to yellow. Or suppose last button is no color. So you can set it to white. It is also possible. Did you get this? Red, green, blue. Now it is also not compulsory that you take the action in sequence. It is not compulsory. You can click on green, then you can click on red. Suppose close the form, again run the form. Whenever you run the form, the back color will be set to yellow because it is set at design time. I can directly press on blue, then I can press on red. There is no sequence. The whole control is with the user. Whether user takes the action or not depends on the user. Again I am closing the form, again running the form. Look, I have run the form and I am not going to click on any of the command buttons. For example, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes I am in this running state of the form, but I am not clicking anywhere. Nowhere. As a user, if you don't want to click anywhere, then it is okay. Fine. No event will be fired. If you click anywhere, I am not clicking anywhere, I am just closing the form. So the form's color did not change at all. Now I want to click on only one button, green, directly. Bas. Green કરીને હવે મારે નથી જોવું. Okay, close this. Are you getting? What I want to explain? What I want to explain is that running the event totally depends on the user. Like when you run the program, at that time you can decide whether you want to run this event or not. Now I hope you are getting the difference between procedural programming and event driven programming. In procedural programming, if you have written 6 or 7 lines like this, આની જેમ લખેલી હોય, તો as you run the program, all the lines are executed. Very simple. One by one, all of them are executed, whether it is of loop, if or simple programs. They will be executed. It is definite. કે તમે લખ્યું છે, that means કે થવાનું જ છે. Here in event driven programming, it is not compulsory that each line of code will be executed at runtime. It is not compulsory. If you take action, then and then only the corresponding event will be executed. If you do not take action, event will not be executed. So the control is with the user. Fine? Got it? Okay. Again, look here. Today we have learnt how to set properties at runtime. I repeat, you should write the name of the control, then dot, then you will get the list of properties. From that you should select your property, and then whatever setting you want to do you can set. I have set form 3 dot back color property, okay, because we have nothing else. We have taken only 3 command buttons and 1 form. We can do only this. Yes, if you want more things, okay, if you wish, I am just showing you, if you wish, okay, there should be one message displayed on the form while turning the color to red. If you wish, it is not compulsory, I am just giving you demo. So you can also write another statement inside the event. I am writing in this event, command 1 click, print form's color is set to red, just to print, okay. I also have to set the font of form, કારણ કે પ્રિન્ટ સ્ટેટમેન્ટથી જે કાંઈ પણ પ્રિન્ટ થશે ને ગર્લ્સ, એના ફોન્ટ ક્યાં હશે? આવડા જે આપણે ફોર્મના સેટ કરીએ છીએ. So I need to change the font of form. Run the form. Click on red. Look, it is set to red, and here form's color is set to red. ખ્યાલ આવ્યો? So what I wanted to teach you is that you can have more than one statements in a single event. Any number of statements can be there. Remember, it is not compulsory, but if you do not wish, you can remove this. Done? Fine? Then it will not be printed. Now one more thing I would like to teach you, that we shall follow in all our forms. मतलब કે હવે જે કંઈ પણ ફોર્મ આપણે બનાવશું, જેટલા કંઈ પણ, એમાં એક વસ્તુ આપણે ફોલો કરશું, એ આજે હું તમને ભણાવું છું. It is that કે when you run the form, you should provide the user the facility to exit from the form. See, in our form there is no facility. From here I have to close this. I have to use the ready-made cross button or close button. I have to use this. My form does not provide any facility to exit from the form. So today onwards, in every form we shall have one more command button. Extra. It is not required. This command button is not required, but I want, this is my wish, this is my practice. Okay, there will be one more extra command button in every form, and its caption will be exit. The caption of this command button will be exit. બધામાં આવશે, all, each and every form. And here I shall write only one statement, and nothing else. એક જ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ લખીશું, and will end your form. ઓકે, વધારાનું એક કમાન્ડ બટન રાખશું દરેક ફોર્મમાં, જે તમને બહાર નીકળવા માટે અલાઉ કરશે. And inside the event of that button we shall write only one statement or word, end. ખાલી એટલું જ લખશું. So end will end your form. Let us again run this form. Red, green, blue, green, red, blue, green, exit. If I click on exit, then I shall terminate the form. Are you getting? The program will terminate if I click on exit button, and that is the right way. According to me, this is the right way, that you should get some command button which allows you to leave the application. your application, your form. It is a small application. So now onwards there will be one more command button. Done. So this is a perfect form. Now here, here there are 4 events and I am writing the definition of the form. I am writing the definition of the form. If you wish, you can draw this on paper in your journal. You can draw this. Okay. On a form, 4 command buttons are there: red, green, blue and exit. But in the definition section, you can write whatever I am typing here. Create a form in Visual Basic which has 3 command buttons named as red, green and blue. By clicking on the command buttons, this is definition, so the VB will generate error. By clicking on command buttons, the form's background color should be changed to the respective command button. Okay. As we click on particular command button, the form's color should be changed to that command button's caption: red, green and blue. Fine. You can pause this video and write the definition in your journal or notebook. Write the code, because whenever you come to college, if I take demo lectures, I shall not repeat all this. So it is better you write this, and when you come to college you can directly perform practicals in lab. That is why I am teaching through this demo. Now I have to save this form naturally. Save. Before saving, I shall remove this definition. It was for you only. You must have written it. So I will not keep this forever. I shall save this form. Form is saved under VB98. No, I don't want to save it under VB98. I want to save in my folder, Bina and VB forms. So here we have back colors. So its name will be something like form underscore back color. The name of my form, my file is form underscore backcolor.frm. It will be saved under this project. We have created only one project, and now there are 3 forms under this project. Whenever I open this project, I will be able to change, to run these 3 forms whenever it is required. Got it? I think it is enough for today. Have a nice day. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe.